It's really great. I'm excited because it was the first time I got to play last time, and I only got 1 or 2 shots. So I'm glad that I'm going to get a few more plays in this time, and I think this week practice is going to be real crucial for getting prepared for Notre Dame. I'm excited about it. I mean, they do have a dominant front seven, but I'm excited to prepare for it, and I'm ready to see what comes along coming Saturday.
Does it matter much to you guys what face you see? You see dive into the huddle there with you right before the play. Does it change, things from your perspective?
Honestly, no. It may give us an idea as to what kind of plays might be called, but I'm always excited to see who comes in there, and we'll be ready to protect whoever the coaches choose.
I believe no one on this current team, has beaten Notre Dame. What is it about this group that you think you can snap that kind of streak against them?
I guess like you said, we've never really beat them, but that fact that we all want to beat them is definitely going to drive us to push harder and prepare harder for this game. So, have you watched much film on Notre Dame? Yes. At this point? Yeah. What is it that makes their D-line pretty solid? I guess they adjust in different fronts, and they can vary in a lot of ways. They put a lot of pressure on their backers to, make a lot of the plays. So, it's a different scheme than what we're usually used to. But, I'm ready to prepare for them and excited to see how Saturday goes.
And their front seven is a strength of their defense. Just do you feel like, Saturday could be a matchup of strength versus strength a little bit?
Oh, yeah. Just as far as, their defensive line is actually pretty good, and their linebackers. So this week we gotta set up the defense as far as going against our number ones and making sure that we make sure they try to get no yards and make it competitive in practice. So as far as that, we know it's going to be a tough game. We gotta stay focused and do what we need to do.
They rushed for 300 yards last week against Navy, and you guys have a pretty stout defensive line. You think that's a pretty good matchup? Oh, yeah, it's going to be a pretty good matchup. Now we get to see what our defense is really about. As far as, this team is very good. And, the run game as far as the offensive line, and they got good tight ends. So our front is going to have to step up even more than what we did last week. We know the offense is always good. So, pretty big guys. And it's just basically power on power this weekend and, see who got the advantage.
You haven't beaten Notre Dame.
True.
Why is it going to be different this year?
I just feel like this team is, got a different mindset. Out of the 4 years I've been here, and the talent is very different now. We all focus right now, and we all trying to, everybody's ready to beat Notre Dame. We haven't done it since I've been here, and all the seniors just, really trying to get this win before we leave. So, as far as us going out there and taking it up an extra notch, and the young guys is jumping on board with us. So, we feel like we got an advantage. We got a better team, and a lot of guys is healthy now. So, it's really no excuse. We just got to do what we need to do.
How would you evaluate what the defensive line did last week? I know it's tough because of the kind of the opponent that you're playing, but do you think you were dominant up front like you should have been?
I felt like we did a good job, but it could have been better. Just as far as the way we got our grades back from Coach Woodthausen, we all expected that we could have did better. So this week we just got to take the initiative, and everybody got to step it up. We know, a couple guys was rated in 95s and stuff like that, but against that team we should have been higher or stuff like that. So just as far as the captain, just taking initiative and stepping up in front of the team, saying that I didn't do well as I should have did and stuff like that. So just as far as that, and just how the defensive line is just ready, and we all just in practice yesterday and we were just talking like, yeah, we should all done better. Next week got to be even more better. So just as far as that, everybody's really focused right now.